Have you ever opened Instagram just to check one DM? And suddenly it's been 40 minutes, you've watched 100 reels, compared yourself to hundreds of people, and now you feel kind of empty? Yeah, we've all been there. And I don't think we're alone. Social media is a tool, but too often it becomes the master. And that's exactly where Stoicism comes in. Today, we're going deep into how Stoic philosophy can help you reclaim your focus, your self-worth, and your peace of mind in a world obsessed with likes, follows, and constant scrolling. This isn't just about deleting apps, it's about reprogramming how we see ourselves and what we choose to value. Now, before we get started, kindly hit that subscribe button and like the video. So without getting further, let's get into it. First, let's ground ourselves. Stoicism is a practical philosophy that originated in ancient Greece around 300 BC. It teaches us to live in accordance with nature, to accept what we cannot control, and to focus on our own thoughts and actions. At the heart of Stoicism is this one principle. Some things are up to us, and some things are not, cited by Epictetus. And when it comes to social media, this distinction becomes powerful. But why social media hooks us? Let's be real. Social media is designed to be addictive. It plays on core human psychology, some of the same stuff the Stoics warned us about 2,000 years ago. Dopamine loops. Every time you get a like or comment, your brain releases a little bit of dopamine. It's unpredictable, like a slot machine. That unpredictability keeps us hooked. But Stoicism trains us to not chase pleasure. In fact, Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Comparison. We're constantly comparing ourselves to filtered versions of other people's lives. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. We assume someone else's highlight reel means they're better, happier, more successful. But that's just our judgment. We can change it. External validation. We begin to crave likes, followers, and comments. But to a Stoic, this is madness. Ambition means tying your well-being to what other people say or do. Sanity means tying it to your own actions. Premeditatio malorum, or visualize the downside. Before you scroll, pause and imagine. You might see someone post about a vacation you can't afford. You might get zero engagement on your latest post. Ask, can I handle that? If yes, go ahead. If not, maybe today's not the day. Evening reflection. At night, journal like a Stoic. What did I spend my time on today? Did I act on impulse or intention? Where did I let externals affect me? Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself every night. You can do the same. Voluntary discomfort. Try going 24 hours without checking social media. It's uncomfortable, but that's the point. The Stoics practiced cold showers, sleeping on the floor, fasting. Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, and say to yourself all the while, is this the condition I feared? Social media fasting is the modern version of this practice. The view from above. Imagine zooming out. You're one person on a tiny planet in a vast universe. Does it really matter that someone didn't like your story? The view from above technique reminds us that most of our anxieties are embarrassingly small when we take a cosmic perspective. Amor Fati. Love your fate. If you did fall into the scroll hole again today, don't self-loathe. Accept it, learn from it, love it as part of your journey. A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. Social media isn't evil, it's just a tool, but if you don't manage it, it will manage you. Stoicism gives us the clarity to choose where our attention goes, and the courage to live by our values, not someone else's algorithm. In the words of Epictetus, no man is free who is not a master of himself. So ask yourself, who's in control? You or the scroll? Ego and identity. Let's talk about ego. because a lot of what hooks us to social media is really about our sense of identity. We start to believe, I'm my follower count, I'm how good I look in selfies, I'm how many people watched my story. But the Stoics would challenge this. They'd say, you are not your reputation, you are your character. Epictetus reminds us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, are you okay being unseen, being ignored, being misunderstood? The ego wants approval. The Stoic seeks alignment with virtue, not validation. The more we define ourselves by internal standards, wisdom, integrity, temperance, the less the digital spotlight controls us. Stoicism and handling online hate. Social media doesn't just give you likes, it gives you critics, trolls, hate. So how would a Stoic handle online negativity? Marcus Aurelius wrote, when someone does you wrong, you must understand their actions spring from ignorance of what is good or evil. So instead of getting offended, get curious. Ask, what pain or ignorance must this person be carrying to lash out at strangers online? And more importantly, don't let them define your mood. You don't have to turn this into something, it doesn't have to upset you. You control your response. Even if your post flops, even if someone criticizes you, Stoicism teaches emotional sovereignty. Social media as a Stoic tool. Now here's the thing. Stoicism doesn't say you should delete all your accounts and move into a cave. It says, use things wisely. Be intentional. Choose your inputs. Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. So curate your feed. Follow people who elevate your thinking, not your anxiety. Unfollow accounts that feed envy, outrage, or vanity. Use your platform to share truth, kindness, and wisdom. The Stoic mindset isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. You get to choose how and when you use tech. That's true power. We often say, I need a break from social media. But what we really need is a break from being controlled by it. Stoicism gives us a roadmap. Focus on what's in your control. Train your mind to value what truly matters. And practice virtue, not performance. Because your worth isn't tied to likes. Your peace isn't found in notifications. You are not your feed. And as Epictetus said, no person is free unless they are masters of themselves. Thanks for being here. If you're ready to start practicing Stoicism in your digital life, hit that like button to let the algorithm know you're human. Drop a comment with your favorite Stoic quote, or let me know what your relationship with social media looks like these days. And if you want more videos on philosophy, modern mindfulness, and mental clarity, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you have power over your mind, not outside events.